Today, I wanted to talk to you about hiring a pet sitter or a dog walker. Just a few tips to help you find that right person the first time. I always recommend that you find somebody who's insured and bonded. Normally, I would say licensed, but not every state requires a license to do what we do. My state, for example, doesn't have a license available for pet sitting or dog walking, so we just have the insurance and the bond. The insurance and bond protects you, your pet, your home, everything that the pet sitter has access to. And they cover everything from lost keys to injury to the pet. Anything that could occur while we are on the job, the insurance we have covers that. I also recommend that you find somebody who is willing to do a meet and greet before they offer their services. This is very important because you may have the friendliest dog in the world. You may think you have the friendliest dog in the world, but they may not do okay with a stranger coming into their home. They may not like the person at all. They just get a bad vibe. So having that meet and greet beforehand allows for the introductions for your pet to know who's coming into their home. Now I have a crew of sitters, so not everybody always goes to the home first. But when we go in, we get a good read on the dog, and if we sense that the dog could be aggressive towards a stranger or have anxiety with somebody they do not know, then we always send in the person who originally met the dog first, and then we slowly introduce the other sitters. Some dogs are fine. Anybody can walk in their home. It's gravy. I'm getting fed. But especially with in-home pet sitting, we get a lot of dogs who have anxiety or aggression, things like that. So it can be special circumstances. So always have the meet and greet beforehand. They should also have a service agreement or some sort of contract. It pretty much is going to state that they're allowed into your home. They're allowed to feed your pets, walk your pets, all that good stuff. And there's usually the medical release, things like that. Some do not have that. I wouldn't turn down a sitter just because they didn't have a medical release. You can write one on your own, so in case anything happens while you're out of town, they can take your pet to the vet and they are not held liable for charges. And I've seen some go into great detail with the different amounts for different services. All of that can be written out. You can even give advance copy to your vet that you prefer, and then leave one for the pet sitter in case of emergency care and they have to go to an emergency vet service. There are a few other tips. If you check out sitwalkandthescoop.com, you can check all of them off, and I also have a link on there for the pet insurance service that I use. It has like a directory all throughout the United States of any of their insured pet sitters, dog walkers. So it's a good link for you to find contact in your area. If you have any questions about hiring a pet sitter, definitely reach out to me. I'd be happy to help. And tomorrow we'll discuss what information your pet sitter does need to know. If some people fear they're giving too much, but I will tell you exactly what they need to know to make sure that that person is comfortable doing everything that you need to have done for your pet to have their appropriate care. I will talk to you all tomorrow.